Welcome everybody. We are in session 1 of our class, which starts today at 6 p.m. California time, March 11th. Okay. And we have 40 sessions in the class. 40 sessions. And out of 40 sessions, 20 I'll teach you myself. And those 20 will cover software quality assurance portion of the class. And we also cover job search part. In other 20 sessions, which cover mobile applications testing and project in mobile applications testing. So then that part will be done by another instructor. She is a QA manager. Her name is Marina. She is a QA manager, and she will do both. And she actually graduated from here many years ago, maybe 15 years ago, I'm not sure. She's a very mature manager. She takes lots of our interns, which means she knows our product, which is you. And she teaches that same project today in a school. She works for a startup, and in that startup, they want us to test their product. So basically, your project in your classroom will be a real life project delivered by QA manager who does that in real life environment. So Irina is asking if it is going to be Yvette. Yvette, we have Yvette recorded. So the complete recording of Yvette is available, but so on the top of that, we will have another person doing that, I would say, in a more practical way. So we don't want to overwhelm you with theory, because theory is it's given, so you can always go and watch. But in that specific situation, we are trying to bring more hands-on activities to prepare you better to the interviews. So you can talk about bugs you found, you can talk about functionalities, technologies. So same person will be doing project and mobile applications testing. Unlike in the previous class, we had one person doing project and one person doing theory of mobile applications testing. And so now we want to synchronize both, and we expect to get better results. Okay, my question to you guys is, basically, I just want to make sure we agree on that. Why are we here in that class? So I hope you watched the video, that one. So session 1 pre-recorded webinar. I hope you watched that video on the online home page. Most of you did, I believe. So you know the story of that school, you know how it came to life. And we are not here because you want to entertain yourself, or we want to entertain you for the money. So guys, money is the must part of the deal, but guys, I wouldn't do that just for money. I have other activities, which also pay money. I want you to get a job. And that is how we are staying in business. And that is the only reason I think you are here. If you don't want to to get a job, why would you pay $1,000 and really spend your time and do homework? And we started to do online classes. I would do it earlier, but I just didn't believe we can do it online. The school here in Los Altos in Mountain View, California, we started in '94. It's going to be 20 years in August of this year. But only in March of 2011, just 3 years ago, almost 3 years ago, we did it first time online with 6 or 7 people in the class, and I didn't have any idea if they're going to get a job. Because locally, we sent everybody to internship with a local company. So it's one story. You come to the school, you go to internship, and you get more confidence, and you are in a very strong kind of market with lots of demand. And another story, you are God knows where, and God knows what you learn or don't learn. And then, is there enough market? I didn't know. And guys, compare. We have 70 people enrolled in this class compared to 7 3 years ago. And the only reason it happens because people get jobs, and it gets the word spreads around. And I would say anywhere you are, wherever you are, your job market is better than here in Silicon Valley when it comes to demand and supply ratio. So we have huge demand here, but we have huge supply. Just our school alone, we are not, we are not the only school here, but we are the largest one. Our school alone sends to the job market 500 people a year, locally, okay? So, and wherever you are on the map, when you start looking for a job, you are pretty much the only one, or maybe just another couple of people from that same class, or maybe previously graduated people might go for another job. So we know that because we monitor you looking for a job, and so it proved it works. But there is, well, actually, there are probably two conditions here. So one condition is you have to work hard. It doesn't come, outside of hard work. Hard work is must. And besides that, you just have to look for a job. And people find lots of reasons not to go to the job market. They say, I have a family situation, which is okay, guys. We all might have run into family situation. But people say, I want to take another class in city college, which means I'm never going to look for a job. People say, I have to learn more about SQL or automation or this and that. They always have a reason for not doing the right thing. Guys, if you don't look for a job, you never get a job. I can guarantee that. On the other hand, if you start looking for a job, you eventually come to the result, because from week to week, from month to month, let's say if you are dramatically unsuccessful, for how long can you be unsuccessful? For a month? Okay. I would say if you go to the job market statistically, let's say 50% get a job within a month, just 50%. What about 2 months? Maybe 85% get a job. What about 3 months? Maybe 97% will be working. So that is the real world situation we have. So if you go to the job market, some people get a job in a week and some people get a job in a month, or maybe even 2 months. But 2 months is so rare, I cannot even imagine people looking for a job and not getting a job within 2 months. It might be, I don't know, it might be someone who speaks not much of English, or someone who lives in the area where literally there is just one job a month, nearby. We still have a couple of places like that on the US map, but most of the country, is a pretty good place. So I just wanted to make sure, guys, we agree on getting a job being the ultimate goal of the entire effort. And let me look at Skype if anything is happening there. Okay, good. So nobody is writing anything. And the next thing is I have to talk about schedule. So we, maybe I will run Notepad here. So we have 3 sessions a week. Okay, so we have Monday. We have Monday. We have Monday. We have Tuesday, and we have Thursday. 10 weeks. I'm sorry, 13 weeks. We have 13 weeks. And for the first 5 sessions, okay, let's do it. Okay, first 3 sessions. First 3 sessions, we consider that to be a trial. You look at the class, you decide if you want to join, you estimate your time you can commit to that, and you see if it clicks inside of you and so on. I cannot do that from outside, guys. It's on you. We are giving you 3 sessions, no charge, no commitment, no obligation, nothing. So you make your decision, and we expect you, if you decide to join, so we expect you to have commitment and to do the hard work and everything. That is trial. So after that, I will tell you how to pay the money and the rest of it. Then we have 5 weeks. First 3, okay. First 5 sessions. First 5 sessions will be just about QA. QA only, okay? So I will teach 5 sessions, creating the fundamentals for another portion, which is project and mobile testing. And it will come together. And before, let's say last time we did it, we had, let's say, Monday for QA and let's say Tuesday for project and let's say Thursday for mobile technology. Now it will be different. You will have 2 days a week for starting with third week of the class. You will have 3 sessions, out of which 2 will be about project and mobile technologies mixed. We will not have specific day for theory and specific day for the project. It is all going to be mixed, which in my mind should benefit you dramatically. It should produce more synergy, you know, in you understanding what you are doing when you discuss what you test and what is the theory attached to that. And so for first 5 sessions, it is going to be QA only, and then you will get more often you will get mobiles and QA. And the mobile part will finish maybe 3 weeks before the class finishes. And those 3 weeks will be completely devoted to job search. I will monitor you looking for a job, and let me ask you guys. I will go to Skype. Let me ask you. Please say yes if you would like to start looking for a job within 2 months from now. So we stay in the class 4 months. The class takes 4 months. Who wants to start looking for a job in 2 months? Okay, you have pretty good chance, guys, to get a job before you graduate. So I like that. Guys, I wish you keep that enthusiasm, okay, 2 months from now. I don't want it to evaporate. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay, guys, then let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. Remind me, because I have so many competing priorities coming to my life on everyday basis. Can you start today? You can start today if you want to. You can start today. Guys, if you want to start today, okay, let's do it not today. Let's do it after session number 3, okay? When we bypass session number 3, and then I will talk to the actual students only, because I understand some of you are looking at the class. Some of you are visitors, and you might now who wants to start looking for a job right away. I will do special session for you. And I will invite also people from previous groups who want to join. So some is currently looking, but it's okay. Okay, guys, I just want you to understand that entire class which just graduated before you is available in a recorded format. It's given. So you might do it like 10 times faster if you wish. Then let me show you something. Then we will give you access to the library of videos we have. Portnov, okay. Portnov.com/video. Good. It is a password protected area, but you will get access right after you become students, after session number 3. Students, I'm sorry. So, okay, video libraries. That is the whole thing about job search. Specifically, we have 4 webinars. This is 4 hours, guys, of instruction on how to get a job, how to post your resume, how to talk to recruiters. I mean, everything is here. Then we keep going. Software QA testing. You have a couple of nice pieces here. Some of them are coming from outside. First 3 are done by people who do not belong to the school. And then we have brilliant stuff here with test documentation, agile testing, testing in FDA environment. But then look at that. That is SQA Express is the class we teach in the morning here. And you have session means either before lunch or after lunch. Let's say before lunch it's 2 hours. After lunch, session 2, it's another 3. So we teach 10 to 3. Now you have 24 hours of QA, which we do here in the morning, and I did it intentionally for the purpose of that recording. I did it myself. I did all 24 hours myself, and I've been teaching that since '94, guys, 20 years. Okay, so then we have a piece about web applications. It's going to, let's say I go to YouTube. Look at that. I'm not selling you on that. I'm just telling you it's a real good stuff. If I go on YouTube, I don't know why. Okay, let me type in SQL. Okay, I'm not saying SQL tutorial or anything. So first 2 are paid advertisement, and then we have David, our teacher. So it's not about his PhD or whatever, but guys, to get to the very first position, you know, you should get lots of likes and just few dislikes to get to that level, and then it's him again. And so you have a genius guy teaching that stuff, and it's given to you. Here, you will get full recording. Then we have Selenium. Selenium is a test automation tool. And we teach Selenium, and we teach advanced Selenium, which is pretty much 26 and 26 hours. If you want to do that, and it's given to you for life. If you become a student once, you get access to that, and whatever will be updated and added to that page. So it's going to be, I mean, it's given. So you don't need it at the time you do the class, unless you have experience in coding, programming. So then you might do that. But later on, you know, at any point you can go and do it. Then we have projects from previous classes. 1, 2, 3. There is a place with number 4, and yours is going to be number 5. Guys, you might have so many projects in your resume. I can't imagine. That stuff is given to you as well. I am coming back to the idea of, where is it here? To the idea of getting a job fast. So you go to the live sessions as we have today, but besides that, if you have time and you commit the time, guys, you can, I mean, we have students here on campus who come from out of area. We call them full-time students. And we have quite a few people who got jobs, internships in 1 month. And all they do is just learning. Okay, so here is the idea of that class. Now, going back. Okay, what's in extra? See, yes. People say they can hear me probably. Okay, let me see if anybody needs help. Yes, good. Guys, don't say yes. Require version of GoToWebinar does not support version of Mac. It is true. It is true. It doesn't support Mac. It does not support Mac. It's true. Okay, now guys, what's in our plan? So we talked about schedule, we talked about structured and teachers and extra group. Now, since we go to the job market, so and we want to get a job, our focus is on interview preparation and getting the job. I was thinking sometime we have to call our course software testing in interview questions and answers, because I wouldn't cover any specific issue unless it comes as an interview question, unless it comes to get a job or keep a job. Some guys, getting a job is not the whole thing. You still have to keep it. So, and that is what our class is about. And here is the session 1. For those of you, we might have just few. How many people? Okay, we have 86 people in the class. Good. For those few of you who are not aware, we have that portnow.com online home page. Let me send it down to your Skype window. We have that page, and the purpose of that page is to run the class using that page until you become students, and I will create dedicated page for your class only. We have a special page, dedicated page for each and every online class. So far, we are using that page, and you were supposed to do the homework assignment for session 1 before we come here, and then you see link 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each link belongs to a certain group. Let's say that is session 1, which we did live in the group which started November 5. That is the session 1 recording in the group which started on August 20th. That is May 14th, and that is just a year ago, February 26th. And that one is, God knows, maybe 2 years ago, maybe more than that. So, I mean, if you want to watch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sessions, they're slightly different, but it's still about the same thing. You can do that. So yours will come here. Okay, it will say here, next to that November 5, to the right of November 5, it will say March 11th. Okay, it's going to be your recording. And so that is the page. And that is how you work with the page, and that is your next, okay, let's talk about homework later. So we said, watch the video, good. Learn interview questions and answers, look at that. You have interview questions and answers. We have about 60, which we cover that way. Those are interview questions and answers covered in session number 1, in the recording which you probably watched or maybe not yet. So here is the question, and here is how we answer the question, and we keep it there. We will come to that page later on. And when we talk about interviews, so interview is a competitive activity, okay? Competitive activity. So we have to beat the competition. We are not looking, when you answer in interview question, we are not looking for correct answer. Correct answer is not enough, because your competition might come with correct answer. So you are looking for answer which is better than competition, okay? Better than, oh God, better than competition. That is how we approach that. Competition. And so when we answer a question, so first thing we come with, let's say, definition. What is regression testing? We come with definition. Next one is clarification, because definitions by itself, clarification, I'm talking and typing, clarification, and so we have to explain, and then we connect to our experience. And what's your experience? You will do projects, and you will do more things than just projects. We will discuss that later on. And so that is what we are looking at. And besides that page, which is under interview questions and answers, besides that we have school forum. If you go to portnow.com/forums, let me send it down to the group. Okay, forums. So in school forums, if you scroll down a little bit, you will see software QA testing interview questions. Software QA testing interview questions. And this is the place where we are trying to give you a little bit more elaborated explanation on how to answer the interview question compared to that page which we just looked at. So now, your homework was to do that. Part of your homework was to learn the interview questions and answers, and then to take the survey or quiz. Now, what am I going to do? I'm going to the survey engine. Okay, it's right here. And we have 60 people who answered that survey. took part in the survey. Let's go there. And so we will do lots of surveys because it allows me to address issues which are specific to your group. So let's look at the numbers here. It says, so we can look at the picture, but we can look at the numbers. So it says, wait a second. The question is, what makes software career attractive to you? Some questions, guys, are not specifically QA questions, but they are even more important than QA. If you prove to be the wrong person, it doesn't matter how much you know QA or HTML or SQL. You are the wrong person, that's it. You do not qualify. So what makes software QA career attractive to you? And the surveys, guys, are built to fail. For 20 years, guys, I was looking at you answering questions, and I can tell you exactly what you're going to say and how much it will cost you. So now we are trying to look at the typical mistakes people make, and then so you can avoid them later on. We have, it allows me to make more money. Well, ask your doctor, go to your doctor and ask him, listen, doctor, are you in the medical profession because it gives you more money than, being a truck driver? And doctor will tell you, what are you talking about? I like to help people and make money as well. So money is always involved, okay? So you do not tell anybody, guys, money is very important. And I can tell you, money will not make you happy, but it will make you free, okay? It gives you freedom. And freedom is a good thing. I mean, people left Egypt for freedom, 3,500 years ago, and we are still struggling for freedom. Money is important. You just don't mention it when you talk to other people. Remember, you never mention money, even though money is important, and it might be your motivation, but it's not what you bring to the table. QA jobs are more safe than my job in current profession. Guys, whatever you do in your life, there is always someone who is thinking how to get rid of you, okay? Talking about safety, because safety conflicts with performance. So the less people are involved, the less people are making salaries, so the more effective. And so the only thing which is safe is you and your skill set. There is no safety now outside of you being good enough, so you can get a job anytime you look for a job. And that is what we are building here, guys. I enjoy working in a high-tech environment. That is very good, and we have most of you there, 81%. It employs my natural talent and passion for perfection. Here is one of the principles we have in job search, okay? In interview, no bullshit. Some people go to internet and they search Google for, God knows, they search Google for how to answer this question or that question. Let's say we are on YouTube. Tell me about yourself, okay? Tell me about yourself. I have my videos there. I'll show you. Yeah, that woman with naked back, okay? That is mine. I mean, there is no woman there. Some people ask me, where is the woman? I'm saying she is on interview. Look at that. 1,300,000 people watch that video because they are trying to see if someone will teach them how to do it. I was 5 years younger here. Look at that picture. God. But I'll show you something here. Here is the curve, traffic, okay? Look at that. For 1, 2, 3, for 4 years, nobody was watching that video. And now we've got a million. Why? I changed the picture here. That is where I put the the naked back. So what I'm saying, lots of people go to the internet to find answers to the questions which they don't know how to answer. And they find bullshit, okay, and they bring that bullshit, and everybody can see it's bullshit. Now, nobody wants you to, if they realize it's bullshit, it's not your sincere answer, it doesn't matter what you say. No matter how good that answer could be, if it is not yours, You lost at that very moment. Now, look what happens. You say, it employs my natural talent and passion for perfection. So now it depends on if they trust you or not. Some people say that and everybody realizes it's true. And some people say that and everybody realizes you got it on Google. We have 7 individual comments here. God, interesting. You are a very special group, guys. Nobody normally puts comment. Allow me to find paying job when I will arrive in the USA. So if you tell them you are not in the USA yet, so they are not going to talk to you. Actually, you have no chance to get the question. I like to learn new things and feed my brain. That is why you are, what is the question? What makes software career attractive to you? Most of the jobs would fit your brain with new things and whatever comes with technology. But the question is not about IT. The question is specifically about software testing. So you tell them, I don't care specifically about software testing, which is a very strong answer, means they are not likely to hire you. PA jobs are more safe. Come on. It can be done remotely from home. Don't ever say that, okay? Don't ever say that. Software quality assurance is a sphere or part of business where I need to learn something new every day, blah, blah, blah. It's okay. Develops and changes as fast as develops and changes technology. I like to be the part of this changing environment and be up to a latest. It's okay. It's okay. So guys, now, you enjoy working in IT environment, it's good. Now, think about it, guys. You come to an interview and they ask you, tell me about yourself, okay? And now you are on your own and where is my, oh, okay. When it comes to video page, I lost it among those pages here. Okay, video library. We have, why should we hire you? What are your weaknesses? Tell me about yourself. So we have those for you. And actually what you can do here, you can go to, where is my naked woman? Yes. You go to job interview tips. This is another channel I have. You just go there and you will see all the questions related to that. But my point right now is think about the answer. And within 4 months of our class, you might change your answer dramatically. And we will help you with that. Okay, but you have to beat the competition. You have to say, you have to tell them you want to be in QA because there is something big in your life happening. If it is small and there is another person and it's big in his life, so that person with a big thing is going to get it, okay? Not you if you come with a small thing. You have fun, it's okay. And someone is claiming his life back. Wow. Okay. Aimed at, okay, define negative testing. Define negative testing. So what do we have? We have a little bit done on behalf of end user by subject matter expert, has nothing to do with anything. Negative testing is done by developers to test reliability. We still have 3 people here. Probably they didn't read the page they had to read. Testing we do before uploading software on production server, just 1%. And then most of you, 91%, are saying, aimed at showing that software handles properly situations in which user acts as user is... wait a second. Negative. Aimed at showing that software handles properly situations in which user acts not, okay, not is a key, not as user is supposed to act. If you go to zip code and type your last name, that is negative testing. That is so the system should prove, it is tolerant to that. What do we have negative testing here on that page, which was given to you? Yes, it says negative testing aimed at showing that software handles properly situations in which user acts not as user is supposed to act. Invalid inputs, it gives you example. Invalid inputs, unreasonable selection of settings, and so on. Good. Let's say you want to save your file on CD-ROM, which doesn't allow you to save anything, things like that. So negative testing. What if we go to the forum and see what we have on the forum. Okay, what is negative testing? Look at that. In the forum, we have more elaborated answer to the question, and it says here. So, aimed at showing the software handles properly situations in which user acts not as user is supposed to act, which is a definition. But then it comes with elaboration, it comes with detail. It says, makes no sense if positive testing fails. Positive testing makes sure that if user does the right thing, the system comes with the result. If user does the right thing and system fails, it's broken. I don't need to do negative testing, guys. I mean, it's not working anyway. I don't have to break something which is broken already, okay? Negative testing makes sense only if positive passes, not positive fails. Good. What else do we know? Negative testing is to be done after positive. Good. In a lack of time situation, guys, lack of time is always. We are saying in lack of time situation means always. We minimize or even skip negative testing. We have to sacrifice something. If we do not have enough time to do positive and negative, what do? We skip negative or we minimize negative. And it results in more bug report, in more bugs found compared to positive, because lots of people are doing positive testing. Developers are doing positive testing. Testers are doing positive testing. Marketing people, sales people. They go to presentation and they do positive testing of their presentation to make sure it is not going to crash when they do the presentation. So lots of people are involved in positive testing, and negative is just you. It is something which makes, which gives certain sense to your profession. Nobody can say we don't need testers, we test ourselves anymore. It used to be like that. Not anymore, because in today's world, developers do not do negative testing. That is why we need testers. Okay, very good. Keep going. What is software testing? And it's an open-ended question, so testing the quality of product. It doesn't say anything. I mean, software testing is testing. Okay. Finding software errors. That one, guys, is very popular. Many books will tell you that testing is about finding bugs. And it is not really true. Testing is about making sure your software is up to requirements. When they develop software, there are requirements, and the job of a developer is to implement the requirements. So developer looks at the requirements, and you look at the requirements. Developer implements the requirements, and you make sure they are properly implemented. And by doing that, you inevitably run into bugs. You run into bugs and you report them, but finding bugs is not a purpose. Finding bugs is a sub-product of software testing. And if you look at what we are telling you about it, so we are saying software testing is what? A process of analyzing software in order to detect differences between existing and required conditions, between actual software and requirements, and to evaluate the features of the software. So maybe they are obsolete, maybe they have to be changed. That part is called validation. The first one, detecting differences, is called verification. And evaluating the features is called validation. So testing is about verification, validation, so making sure requirements are good. And we say that the purpose of testing is verification, validation, and error detection. So here is what verification is about, here is what validation is about, and here is error detection, which is sub-product of verification. So that is where we are, and that is, we have the definition, guys, we give it to you. And some of you just copy-paste, and I told you guys, listen to me, we never ever copy-paste answers unless it's in your brain, okay? We do not copy from one document to paste into our quizzes. You copy-paste only from your brain, okay? Because when you go to an interview, there is no page open, okay? And you have to take it from your brain. So we want to make sure it's inside, okay? Okay, good. What is software quality? Good question. What do we say here? Quality. What is quality? Software quality. Quality is one thing. Software quality is another thing. So what is software quality? It's measurement of how close is actual software product to the expected. So basically, how many bugs are there? Okay, how close? Okay. Customer satisfaction. So first perspective is technical. When we talk about software quality in QA or in development, that is what we mean. When software goes to people, it's about customer satisfaction. Quality overall is customer satisfaction. Look at that. It's a very subjective thing. Some people like it, some people don't like it. Don't confuse that with quality software. Okay, software quality is not exactly quality software. Two different things. So, coming back to the quiz, conformity of design requirements and specifications. I don't know where you get that one, but we prefer that you kind of follow the standards we give you, the definition. How actual software is close to requirement. It is one of the perspectives. Guys, remember, we want to beat the competition. To beat the competition, we have to come with two perspectives. We have to come with customer satisfaction, and we have to come with how close it is to requirements. That is where you beat everybody. Nobody comes even close. Nobody becomes comparable to you. I can guarantee you that. And you tell them, guys, the older you become, so the more wisdom you accumulate over time, the more often you start your answers with, it depends. Okay. So what is software quality? It depends. To us, in QA, in development, it's about how close it is to requirement. To customers, and guys, not just customers, we have lots of people inside software company who are looking at quality through customer eyes. Look at top management. They don't care about requirements. They care about people liking and paying money. Think about marketing. Think about sales. They care about people saying it's a good software and giving you the money. So we have two distinctive perspectives, and you have to understand both if you want to get a job. We can talk about two perspectives. Yes, one for customer. Good. Keep going. What is software quality assurance? What is software quality assurance? Where is it? Okay. Software quality assurance is a process of monitoring and improving all activities associated with software development. All activities. So software quality assurance is not about finding bugs. And it's not about software being up to requirements. Software quality assurance is about analyzing and improving the entire process of software development, including finding bugs. But software quality assurance will look at requirements. What if your requirements are contradictory? What if they are incomplete? So that is where you start. Okay, very good. Software quality assurance. What is black white box testing? What we are saying is black box testing means we test without looking at the source code. We might have access, but we do not look at the source code. Sometimes developer does black box testing. Let's say I am a developer. I developed a piece. Now I launch it, and I pretend to be a user and see how it works. At that moment, I am doing black box testing. I am a developer. It's not who does it. It's how testing is done. If I look at the source code, I'm a white box testing. If I'm looking at the software from user standpoint, I'm a black box tester. Look at that page in front of me. If I do right mouse click and I say view page source, look at that. And it shows me certain code which is HTML and JavaScript code. So guys, if you can read HTML and JavaScript, you can do white box testing here. You didn't develop that code, but you can say the problem happened because something was missing in such and such line. And it doesn't make you a developer, it doesn't make you a white box tester, but what you are doing right now is white box testing. So that is the difference. Okay, very good. And what are you saying? You are writing. Guys, you have quite a few things. Okay. It is a way of testing software. The question is which exactly way of testing software it is. Okay. And you don't write it in Russian, guys, because that is a guaranteed way of never getting a job. Okay. Don't ever do that. Okay. Start learning how to do that in English. Okay, black box is done without. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Good. Let's keep going. Define software development lifecycle. Here, on that page, if you go to the very bottom of the page, let me move it up a little bit. Very bottom of the page, you will see that, well, first we have the definition. It says development lifecycle is a conceptual model used in project management. It's all about project management, and it describes stages involved in information system development project. Guys, if you have stages, now it's very easy to manage. We have deadline, we have budget, we have all the criteria for saying, yeah, good enough, not good enough, we can hire people and everything. So it's a project management concept. Okay, and then that link, if you go there, at some point, I did copy that from Wikipedia. Maybe it changed a lot since then. It was a couple of years ago. But it gives you pretty good description of what software development lifecycle is. So, and I keep it for you here, okay? And I expect you to really carefully learn that thing, and we will go around software development lifecycle many, many times. I can promise. Okay. Now, process of testing and deploying, not even close. Evaluation of existing system, definition of new requirements, design of proposed system. Look, the question is not give me typical stages of software development lifecycle. The question is, what is software development lifecycle? You cannot define software development lifecycle as a set of stages. And there are numerous ways of creating different stages, okay? And it depends on the project. You cannot define software development lifecycle that way. Conceptual model of project management which describe all stages, okay. What is use case? Use case is a format for requirements. Use case describes communication between system and user in achieving certain tasks. For example, let's say we are working on software which will automate responsibilities of bank teller. So you come, you open checking account, you open saving account, that kind of thing. And then use case would be if you come and teller starts asking you questions. And let's say with all the possible permutations, teller is able to create 53 different configurations of checking account. It means you need to have 53 use cases. Each use case is a combination of questions and answers, questions and answers, questions and answers, and as a result of that, you get that checking account. So it's a communication between user and system, and that is a format for creating requirements. We give use cases not to developers, we give them to someone who creates technical requirements. So use case is a format for business requirements, business level, system requirement. Okay, and normally it's done by business analysts, so their job is to write use cases. Use cases is not the only format. There are lots of formats, but use cases is probably the most common format. Format for system requirements, format which is used by business analysts to specify system requirements, methodology used to identify, clarify, and organize system requirements. What we want to mention here is still, can I get it on, let's see if we have it on our forum, use case. Do we have use case here, no? Test case, test case, test case. I do not see use case there. Maybe on the next page, just a second. I remember there was something, no? Okay, no. So it is a requirement. Testers do not write use cases. Okay. What is the difference between software testing and software quality assurance? The fundamental difference, guys, is in the subject. you look at what? In software testing, you look at software. You look at code which you test. In software quality assurance, you look at the process of creating software. In software quality assurance, you look at the requirements, you look at development methodology, you look at tools they are using, you look at how software is tested, you look at how process is planned, you look at the entire thing. Think about, let's say, conveyor which produces Toyotas. Okay? And if at the end of the conveyor, Toyotas are not good, but let's say something is not good, let's say, God knows what, computer is not good, they go back in that process and then find one place or 3 places or 10 places where that thing happens, and they improve it. So that is quality assurance. They go and look at the entire process, and they find reasons why something is not good. That is quality assurance. Testing is testing. So testing, you take it and you run it and you see if it is running or what's wrong. Okay. Good. That is the most fundamental difference, and we do have explanations anyway. We give you the answers. What is regression testing? Okay. Software is being developed on everyday basis. Every day, developers come to work and keep developing and developing and developing. At the same time, you are testing. What are you testing? You test the most recent compilation of developers' work. So developers might work for a week changing software, but then at the end of the week, a release engineer or build engineer takes all the pieces together and creates next build or next release. So you can use those words as synonyms so far. So build. What happens to the build? First, it is tested for problems of the building itself. It is called release acceptance or build acceptance test. And then if it doesn't crash all over the place, so it comes to testers, it comes to QA for regression testing. What is the purpose of regression? Anytime developer changes the code, modifies the code, there is a probability, very substantial probability, guys, of something breaking down. They didn't want to break anything. They wanted to fix a bug, or they wanted to develop new features. They just did something. And as a result of that, they break things down. So, what is regression testing? Type of testing to uncover bugs. That is the shortest way of not getting a job. Okay. Each type of testing is for uncovering bugs. I mean, what do you mean? Searching for new software bugs. I don't know what it means. Maybe it's right, but it's not exactly the verbiage which explains what it is. Regression testing is a partial retesting after any change of code. Okay, partial. Why partial? Partial is not that much a part of definition, but partial is the real life. You just do not have enough time for complete retesting. It's partial retesting after any change of code to make sure that no new errors are introduced. Nothing got broken. I would say nothing got broken. That is more direct language. Good. Verification that the software works properly after the code was modified. Not really. It might be functionality testing. Code was modified, something was added. Is it working properly? Means whatever was added, is it working properly? No. It's about not breaking things, or as it says, no new errors. It's not about working properly. It's a different type of testing. Partial retesting, whatever reason code was changed or implemented, made to application, and do not break the existing functionality. Yes, not breaking the pre-existing stuff. Very good. Guys, are we done? Wow. We are done. Now, we are looking at that page, the online home page. And I'm telling you about next session, which will be in 2 days, Thursday. It will happen Thursday, 13th. What you do? Okay, you watch the pre-recorded webinar, and it will talk about graphic user interface. Guys, be careful. Watch it with all the attention you have. It's a very important thing. Then another video is talking about the project. We don't use it anymore as a project, but it's available. I mean, if you want to practice, you practice, but you have to run Windows system. It will not run on Mac or Unix or anything else. You need Windows system to run it. Watch, what do you do? Okay, it's a video. Familiarize yourself with that website. After you learn a little bit about testing graphic user interface, we are saying, okay, look at that form and tell us what's wrong on that form. Okay, go back. Come on. Go back. No. What is this? Oh, what? Where is it? No, is it here? No? Okay, now you go to interview questions and answers again after what we did, and you look at that again, and you learn it again, and you remember there is a forum where you also look for the things, and you take that same quiz one more time. Look what I'm doing. Actually, it's not the same quiz. It's there is another one, number 2. Yeah, QA Basics number 2. You didn't take that one. Okay. You take the quiz. You register at that forum because it is a very good forum for QA things, and when you prepare to interviews, you want to be registered there. You test. That is a website which gives people software to test, and they pay you per bug report. So you might, at the time you finish that class, you might have 15, 20 projects done. And it's web and mobile. Do not register before you learn what they want you to do. They have videos, they have some description. Okay, go there. They will put you in sandbox. They will give you software to test, and then you have to submit a couple of bugs, and you start from there. That is of fundamental importance because it will beef up your resume with very cool projects from best companies, guys. They have Yahoo projects and Google projects and everything. It's called crowdsourcing. And then look at that, GUI test assignment. So you learn graphic user interface standards, and then you go to that page, and you have to find GUI problems. Don't click on anything. Don't type. Don't push anything. Just find bugs there. And what you do then, what we want you to do, we want you to report those bugs on the forum. You just registered on the forum, just one line above here. You register on that forum, and now guys, look at that, 4970. Look at that. That is the password you have to provide when you register. If you do not provide the password, it will not let you go. If you go there, and then you want to register, and it asks you, what is the reason you are here? Go to register. Okay. Come on, register. And then you type something, I don't know, whatever. And then you say proceed. And there is a question there. There are going to be questions there. And they ask you, what brought you to that forum? Username, oh God. Okay, and then it says right here, random question, okay. Random question, okay. What brought you to this forum? What you type here is, okay. What you type here is that specific string, which is here, 4970 El Camino. Any other string will not let you to register. Guys, my suggestion, register right now. Okay, so when you then you go to that forum, it's right here on mine. Okay, let me show you. Go to that forum, and then you have online. Look, you have online sub forum. You go to online, and you can provide bug reports. Let's say people do some, okay, session 7 GUI test, usability, whatever. Report your issues here. If you want me to see what exactly you did, register and write it here. Okay, that is the right place. You can definitely look what other people did, but don't do it before you do it yourself. Okay, because you still want to learn. You want to get the hands-on experience. So that is what we want you to do. And so after you finish with this, you can go to, let's say, this session or November 7 or maybe August 22nd or any other session here and watch what happened in the class. And then we will do it Thursday. Let me go to Skype now. Any questions, guys? So what is that? What is that picture here? Why? More, okay, should be working. Okay. Guys, when the class is ready, I will put the link into the group. Where we have to say that something is wrong with orange, you create a topic on the forum. Or you find another one where they discuss orange and you mention it. Okay. So guys, we are pretty much done. Unless you have questions, okay, I will finalize the session. And any questions so far? Where to write a bug report in the forum? Just start a new topic. Okay. Just start a new topic. Say bug reports for such and such application. We are not using bug tracking systems yet. It is coming, but not yet. That is why we have forums, so we can have discussions, so other people can see what you are writing and so on. Okay, guys, I think we are done with the recording. Okay, I stop the recording.